is Gina. Welcome back to Tight Ship Mama. Great news. Christmas is going to be December 25th this year. So write it down, make sure you have it, and did you know it was going to be that day? I did. Kinda, I guess. Maybe not. The reason I'm asking is because how many of us let Christmas sneak up on us every year financially? How many of us are still paying for Christmas 2018? So, it's Christmas in July. Welcome, July. You might be heading out to the pool later on today, but right now we're thinking Christmas and Christmas carols and all things the big guy related. So, let's not let Christmas 2019 sneak up on us this year. What I want you to do, since we're only 6 months away from the last Christmas, hopefully you can still go back and look at your credit card statements, your bank statements, maybe some notes. Maybe you have a book that you keep of items that you bought, your Christmas list. Go back, look at all of that stuff, and try to get a grand total of what you spent for Christmas 2018. And that's going to be your starting budget goal for 2019. So what I want you to do is get that total number and divide it by 6, because you have 6 months until Christmas 2019. And that's your number that you're going to try to save every month between now and Christmas so that you can cash flow this Christmas and not let it catch you off guard again. You'll be sitting back in January. You will be debt free. You will have cash flowed Christmas. Those kids are going to be opening those gifts under the tree, and you're going to be sitting there with your coffee thinking, it's all paid for. Those bargains you get on Black Friday are not bargains if you are not paying cash or if you're still paying for them in July. Remember that. If you are not paying cash, it is not a bargain. So, also what I want you to do is try to go back and list out all of the things that creep up at Christmas time that you're just like, oh my gosh, another thing. So, some of the things I was thinking about. Hostess gifts. An extra budget for meals if you make a big meal for your family. Maybe you make a couple meals. Maybe you have a New Year's Eve party. That I would kind of put in with the Christmas budget because it's all going to happen in December. Teacher gifts. Gifts for dance teachers or other kind of coaches. Santa photos. That one gets me every year. The tree. Maybe you use an artificial and that's great. That's not an expense for you every year, but if you use a real tree, then that's an expense. Perhaps you want to switch this year. Well, this is a great time of the year to start looking for an artificial tree because there's a ton of yard sales. Even if you get one that you say, this is our Charlie Brown tree, this is our beans and rice tree, but hey, we're going to buy it in July and we're going to check that off of our Christmas budget. Some other things, activities that you might do in the winter that are not a normal thing. So I know we go to see lights. We drive around the city and there's a place where you go and you pay a few dollars per person. But all that stuff adds up. Maybe you go ice skating. Maybe you go out for hot chocolate. You know, if you're budgeting for it now, it's not going to be so painful come December and you're not going to be tempted to pull out the credit card and, charge Christmas. I was just talking to a friend of mine at the pool this morning and she was telling me that she actually saves from her checking account every month into a Christmas fund. So she said you did have to go to the bank and do this in person, but you can have an automatic transfer from checking into what we will call a sinking fund, and that's another video down the road, but a sinking fund would be something like this, that you know it's coming, it's just a little something extra. Say you want to buy a new car, there's a birthday, there's an anniversary, something special that's in addition to getting out of debt or addition to your savings. This would be it, Christmas. So you're not going to deny your kids Christmas. It might be a little bit leaner this year, but it's going to happen. So let's not bury our heads in the sand and pretend it's not going to happen. Let's be a little more proactive this year and start saving for it so it's not as stressful come January. Maybe there's some things that you can start buying now that you can check off your list. So for instance, every year, I think I told you guys, I make a Shutterfly book for my kids on the vacation that we took that year. So this year we went to Disney. And my goal for summer is to get that Shutterfly book done. because that's a $35, $40 gift that I can check off of my list in July or August. So boom, that's done. So I'm not technically putting that money aside. I'm spending it on something that would be for Christmas. Little things. I get a lot of gift cards for Christmas gifts, like the babysitters, the teachers, all the kind of stuff. And I start buying that stuff now because it just helps spread out my Christmas budget. If there's things that your kids get in their stockings, if you're getting them toothbrushes or certain kind of candies that aren't going to go bad, like just try to think about everything that you buy that you're just kind of throwing in your cart in December, so that they have more to open. Those are the things that you can buy now and just hide them away. I got a gift for my kids at an estate sale that I was not planning on getting. It was not a high priority, but it was definitely something I wanted to get down the road. But I'm estimating $300 worth of a gift that I bought brand new in the package for $15. And while I wasn't expecting to spend that money at the estate sale, I had it in miscellaneous, and boom, I'm so excited for Christmas. So ask your kids, have them sit down and help you remember, what did we do last year that was so fun? And maybe you say to them, we're getting out of debt, we're doing this, and that's the stuff that's a little bit hard for us to do. So what's your number one thing that you really want to do this winter? And that's what you save for. Let them help you. I see nothing wrong with letting kids know about those kind of things where they see you paying for it and they know it's coming from mom and dad. Let them in on it and let them know the reality of these things cost money. We're going to save for it. We're going to budget for it. And it's still going to happen. Have a great July, Christmas in July, and let's not let 2019 put us back in the red. All right. Have a great day and start saving for Christmas. Take care. I'll see you next week.